I don't like having conversations like this. I don't like talking about stuff like this. I'm not a fan of it. But stuff needs to be said. You know, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Jacob Blake. These are the names of only a few people who have suffered at the hands of police. There are so much more, and there are some that we never know about, you know what I'm saying, because of social media. You know, I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for social media, we would have never known about these people. Folks are fed up. Folks are tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Folks are tired of, you know, police officers acting above the law and then getting away with it. And then as a result, you have the NBA that has just boycotted, you know, their last few playoff games. You know, the Lakers, you know, Milwaukee, Portland, basically just like the whole amount of teams that are currently in the NBA bubbles for the playoffs. They're boycotting the games. Now I heard that they are going to continue the playoffs, and what format or capacity that they will do that, I have no idea. But I 100% respect this decision, and I like this decision. However, there still needs to be more done. A racist is not going to be watching the television and being like, oh man, they boycotted the NBA. Nabbit. Well, I guess I'll stop being racist now. Cause if I don't stop, they're not gonna bring LeBron back. And I love that nigger. I mean, black? You say black? And like a racist is going to be a racist regardless of who is on television or who's not on television. So, you know, in the minds of, you know, these racist folks, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, them not playing basketball is not going to change their views on Jacob Blake or George Floyd or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they are going to continue to do what they do regardless. And it doesn't matter what you protest. Police brutality is still going to be a thing regardless, because there's always going to be some idiot out there that's going to try to do, you know what I'm saying, things that they shouldn't. Them not playing at all, any of the teams, is phenomenal for this reason. It's phenomenal because that hurts the pockets of networks, you know what I'm saying? Which hurts the pockets of billionaires, which those billionaires will begin to start complaining that they're losing money, which they will complain to their billionaire friends and so on and so forth. And then that's when the pressure starts getting put on these people to get things done. I don't like to say that like voting is the only thing that is going to, you know, fix everything. I do think that it plays a part, because then you can vote in a new president, DA, mayor, new governor, and vote in people who have common sense. Don't just vote for someone because they're black, because not all skin folk are kinfolk. Look in Kentucky, that's proof right there. I don't like it how people were like, oh, well, now you guys owe Kyrie Irving an apology. The whole league owes him an apology. It's like, nah, I don't like that. I feel like if an athlete uses their voice, not just, you know, their Twitter feed, but actual like their money and their resources and their time and stuff like that to help contribute, you know what I'm saying, to this change. That to me is far more effective than a person just saying, well, I'm not gonna play just because, you know, like, you know, I don't want to. And I'm not saying that that's Kyrie Irving. A lot of people who, you know, are just social justice warriors on, you know, Twitter and Facebook. There are white folks and black folks that are mad that the boycott went down. It just goes to show you, man, like how judgmental this generation has really gotten. Basically on their Twitter feed, trying to tell somebody how they should react, how they should be doing this, and how should they be doing that. And it's just like, okay, so then what are you doing? Oh, it doesn't matter about what I'm doing. I guess it does. Because if you're gonna talk to me about what I need to be doing, you better be doing something just as good, if not better than me. These are racist double standards. It's like that idiot on Fox News who, you know, told LeBron James to shut up and dribble. I'm saying when he spoke his comments about Donald Trump, but when Drew Brees started talking about all this other nonsense, she came right to his aid like, oh, well, it's his opinion and he should be honored for it. It's like, dude, come on. I'm proud of the NBA, and I'm proud of the NBA for taking a stand, and I'm proud of the NBA for boycotting these games. And even though I do enjoy the playoffs, if they decide tomorrow that we're not going to play anymore, you know, I get it, I understand it, I respect it, and I stand with it. And I hope that they are able to find, you know, good solutions in order to get these things going. The fact of the matter is that there's always going to be evil in the world, regardless if you decide to play or not to play. But using this as an opportunity to get your voice heard, that's a powerful statement. You know, I think it's really interesting. I saw this quote on IG the other day. Judging a demonstration by its most violent participants, but not judging a police force by its most violent cops, is the language of the oppressor. That in itself should just be a video right there. I know things will be better, and you know, we'll have to figure this thing out, but we're going to figure it out. I guess that's all I have to say about that. Arrest the cops who murdered Breonna Taylor.